J.K. Rowling resisting the urge to name a Japanese exchange student Hiroshima. Body positivity movement. Ozempic. Who hates the YouTube monopoly? Who uses one of the alternatives? Main character at verge of doubt. He actually died, and anime get ended. Americans pretending to be Europeans on European subs, while also mentioning random US Senate members. CGI in 2001. CGI in 2010. CGI in 2025. Nobody. Gaming chairs after 2 years you buy them. Me joining a stink site to meet someone. Couples looking for a third. Duck. They can ask us 19,873 interviews, but we can't ask them how much they are planning on paying us. Started from the bottom, stayed at the bottom. No one. The internet today. Russian computer wizards solving the RAM shortage by creating their own RAM sticks with nothing more than some off-the-shelf computer parts and some RAM modules. Thinking quickly, Dave constructs a homemade megaphone using only some string, a squirrel, and a megaphone. My boyfriend when I give him a new piece of horrifying information from my past. The armor that looks cool. The armor with best stats. Before you get married, you gotta beat these 4 games with your partner. When you serve hundreds of years of human war, only for a stupid dog to be claimed their best friend. Millennials restarting their comfort show for the 13th time. How girls play snowballs. How boys play snowballs. When my 17-year-old nephew tries to tell me about 2 girls 1 cup, do not cite the deep magic to me, which, I was there when it was written. Finally succeeded to cure gene disease using CRISPR. Cat girl when? Portland, Maine. Portland, Oregon. Okay Reddit, give me something new. Front page loading up, but no Trump or Putin. No Trump or Putin, and no AI generated content. No AI content. Hey Jimmy, give me a Reddit with nothing. Nothing? Guys with low self-esteem, unable to pull girls they like. Girls with lower income households. How dad looks at me when I don't know his Gmail password. ChatGPT, yes, I agree. You don't sugarcoat anything. If my idea is weak, call it trash and tell me why. Your job is to stress test everything I say until it's bulletproof. When she finally agrees about the movie to watch on Netflix, and she starts scrolling after 2 minutes. When YouTubers tell a case of a real serial killer who killed a lot of people, a supposed lost episode of SpongeBob. When someone tries to insult you by calling you guy, but you actually are. Me and the baddie I pulled by being autistic. Baby, would you still love me if I was fat? Baby, you are fat. When people ask you, why are you still playing video games? I like it. I'm good at it. It's okay to work a double shift, but it's not okay to sleep 8 hours. 18-year-old exists. Air National Guard. Me when I catch up to the slow person holding up traffic in the fast lane. When you've been playing an online game with a random person for 3 hours, and they finally have to leave, it's been an honor. Good luck. When mom says we need to talk, me, Nigerian official pretends to faint after being questioned about missing funds. Watching the car in front of me make the same mistake on the 5th attempt at parallel parking. When you taught the cooking plebeians how to make burgers and fries that's half the price of fast food by spending $80 in ingredients and 2 hours preparing and cooking it. I hope you enjoy eating just burgers and fries for the next 2 weeks. Buying new 2025 car with payments with 30% interest. I'm the dumbest man alive. I rent a new car for 3 to 4 years from a lease and pay the same each month, but return it when the lease ends. You're clearly dumber. Your boss schedules a quick 5-minute meeting at the end of the day. Panic. The meeting has now been going for 45 minutes and he just said, so, to begin. Calm. You. Remembering you have to pick up your kid from daycare which closed 15 minutes ago. Panic. Before therapy. After therapy. Plus insomnia. plus canned goon, plus no grapefruit. No, that is not what these snacks are called. How my wife usually sees me. How my wife sees me while doing manual labor. Me when I'm hit with poison, burn, blindness, or any other debuff. Me when I'm hit with slow. Gamers in 2026 unable to afford the products they want because of RAM. Me in 2026 with 1 megabytes of RAM. When your paycheck is $3 more than usual. I don't understand why I sometimes have a choice to decline and other times I'm forced to talk to people. Hear me out, a food truck that sells chicken sandwiches. I'll park it next to Chick-fil-A and it'll only be open on Sundays. I'll call it Side Chick. Maybe now people will stop stealing my lunch at work. Human organ for transplant. Me going to another city because I couldn't switch lanes. Show me the best mom. I said the best mom. Perfection. Just so we are clear, the Grinch never really hated Christmas. He hated people, which is fair. What if slugs are just divorced snails? Yay, Michelle took the house. If you had this haircut, you may be entitled to compensation. Call JG Wentworth. 877 cash now. Ketchup isn't available. What are you adding to this? Why the duck was ketchup an option to begin with? My phone. Screenshots I'll never use. Soulmate. I'll just have a Pepsi. Me minding my business at Walmart. Mother with child acting up. If you don't behave, that man right there is gonna take you. Me. Gotham would have a lot less supervillains if they put safety covers over those giant chemical vats. That city doesn't need Batman, it needs OSHA. You can't disappoint your family if you've never made them proud in the first place. Me and our dog and my wife and our cat. What made you realize your girlfriend isn't the one for you? She cooked all of my food without spices to make me think I had Cupid, so I wouldn't go anywhere. Roses are red, a church has a steeple. Man gets diarrhea on a roller coaster and splashes 14 people. A tick that makes you allergic to meat is spreading. A single bite can reprogram your immune system. The vegans have launched their first attack on mankind. Send me that photo we took last night. We all looked lush. The photo. When someone has explained something to you 7 times and you still don't get it and you hope they forgive how stupid you are. Fellas, if a girl offered to take you on a trip with her and pay for it all, would you say yes or no? Yes, but she better not be expecting slacks. Me, I should have about $200 left. Bank balance, $2.13. Me. When your social battery ran out, but you can't leave yet. Roommate came home drunk at 2 AM. Before he fell asleep, he mentioned that the stove was broken. This is what I woke up to. How's everything going? You taking care of yourself? Me, yep. Girls coming out. I think I like other girls. Oh my god, that's amazing. I love and support you. Guys coming out. I'm Guy. Am I heat? Employees when the internet goes down at work. Students who memorize everything. Schools. Students who are good at solving problems. Students who are good at extracurricular activities. When I see a dog I say, hello dog. When I see a cat I say, hello cat. When I see a cow I say, hello cow. When I see a chicken I say, hello chicken. When I see a human I quickly avoid eye contact and hope they don't talk to me. Yelled downstairs mom. Dad's home. She did not find it as funny as I did. When you accidentally liked a post while stalking. Apparently, there's now parking spaces reserved for people who trek at barbecues. On this cat scale, how are you feeling today? People who argue that Coke is better. People who argue that Pepsi is better. Me chilling on the sidelines with my Dr. Pepper. When you realize you can make memes about Carl or blind people that they won't see. Aquarium hobbyists, make sure you gently acclimate new fish to your display. Wildlife officials, Fish dropped from plane to restock Utah lakes. Oh my god. 10-year-old me preparing to tell my mom at 9 p.m. I need glue and construction paper for my project due tomorrow. Me, yay. After decades of hard work, I finally reached middle class. Inflation, I said, you poor. When your art teacher asks for a project using recycled material. True story. My co-worker carries his passport, all IDs and checkbooks in his work bag every day. I asked why. He said, you never know when you might need to flee the country. He works a 9-to-5 admin job. The most illegal thing I've seen him do is extend lunch by 12 minutes. My Wish.com Freddy mask looks like he entered my dreams and seen stuff he wasn't mentally equipped to deal with. How your house is looked at by you, the buyer, the bank loan, the insurance evaluator, by the municipality for rates and taxes. Her dad, your boyfriend is sure taking his time in the bathroom. Me in the bathroom. If you're ever watching a movie with your parents and a sex scene comes on, give it a second, then look at your parents and say, is this the kind of filth you two are into? Disgusting. You just change the balance of power forever. Today's generation goes out at night and calls in sick to work the next day. Our generation went clubbing, got home at 5 a.m, slept for an hour, and showed up to work in the same clothes and a hand stamp. Your boss asks what happened, respond in 4 words. Baba, what you want? Me, let me get that N64 cartridge lineup. Baba, say no more. You can only live and travel within one color stripe for the rest of your life. Which one are you choosing? Henry Cavill and his siblings. This is what stuff should cost. Can of pop, $1. Coffee, drip, $1.50. Espresso drink, $3. Sandwich, $5. Movie ticket, $10. Phone bill, $30. Internet, $30. Rent with roommates, $400. Rent alone, $750. House, $150,000. Some say the biggest villain is Darth Vader, others say it's Thanos, but deep down we all know. Workers in Europe, I will be taking the summer off because I need a little suntan. Workers in America, I will be using one of my 3 paid vacation days to undergo open heart surgery. Why is this bread shaped like that? It's so stupid that we know who this is shaped like. This kid knows what's up. 6. A. Who is your hero? Dat. B. Why do you consider this person your hero? He is brave. C. Is there anything your hero is frightened of? Mom. I said my pad thai wasn't spicy last time, so please make it extra spicy, and this was my receipt. I've asked this girl in my math class for a piece of gum every day for the whole semester. Today was the last day, and I asked her for gum, and she gave me the whole pack as a parting gift. If this ain't the smoothest thing I've ever seen. Just got the opposite of a noise complaint. Left me a cold Coors Light too. Dear neighbor, I live next door and I would like to discuss your music. 1. Turn at the duck up. I'm not joking. You play good shut. 2. Tell me what songs you're playing. I need that shut for my playlist. 3. I'm not being ironic or anything. I've really enjoyed the music you've played since moved in. What's the dumbest thing you've ever heard? I drive for Uber on the weekends, and one time a girl who was in her late 20s told me that I was making her uncomfortable. I haven't said a word the whole trip, so I asked how I could make the situation better. She said she didn't like how I kept playing with the fidget stick in the middle of my car. I drive a manual. She then told me that I didn't need to use that because her car didn't have that, and claimed to be a mechanic. They offered you $95 per hour to clean the cemetery alone 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. You're taking the job. Last night, someone vandalized our reindeer decorations in the best possible way. Other people drinking coffee to wake up. Me after drinking coffee having the best naps. Tired of boiling water every time you make pasta? Boil a few gallons at the beginning of the week and freeze it for later. Who else took 8-ball pool this seriously? January. Many strange things. December. So I'm the bank waiting in line and the guy in front of me is spitting game to the teller. She's laughing and he's attractive, so I can tell she's digging it. He asks her if he can take her out and she says with what? The whole $11.96 you've got in your account? Son, my chest. Happy December everybody, it's basically Christmas. What are you doing for New Year's? Me waking up this morning. When I was 12, I thought the perfect night was having 3 friends over, getting some pizzas, and playing video games all night long. Then I turned 32 and realized that absolutely is the perfect night. My brain trying to figure out if it's an actual memory, a movie I saw, or a dream I had. This how people be in every aisle at Walmart, specifically the ones you need to go down. When you said you are a monster in bed, but you didn't specify which. Guys with smiles like these have 100% chance of stealing your girl. Caught moms and steppods napping. If you not tryna be like this, don't even look my way. I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end. Do you keep your money in your bank or at home? Me, in my memories. Imagine darting in these and fogging them up. Ketchup does not exist. What are you having with these? The only way my son will take a bottle. You can't just post some notes and expect people to recon. If you don't get it, just unfriend me. Is it weird that we all know who this is without seeing his face? Just found out how long fire hydrants actually are, and I really wish I didn't. Why would I hop post this? This person decided to paint the bottom of their pool red instead of blue. This kind fire. Kanye got himself his own Pete Davidson. When your homie starts driving 150 miles per hour and says, I loved her bro. Mom forgets the keys inside the house. Me at 8 years old. Found this approximately 7-month-old kitty hanging around my shop May 31st. Super friendly with everyone. Covered in grime, dirt, oil, etc. Decided to bring him home and let him live the life he deserves, since he's a good dude. My dog, me coming home from work ready to relax. How my dog sees himself when the doorbell rings. I go to the same gas station every day after work for beer and burritos. Today when I asked for my burritos, the guy said they're heat. I knew you'd be here, so I made a fresh batch and that's the most thoughtful shut anyone's done for me in a while. This is how you make neon green. When I accidentally choose the bad guy dialogue in a game, and I'm sad about hurting the feelings of a guy who doesn't even exist. Get lost old man. When I swallow water in that strange way, and I feel that excruciating pain in my chest. Y'all, I'm in class. Kids are working, talking and whatnot. I hear this. You're like a plunger. Always bringing up old shit. I hollered. My dad, you know how you love Christmas. 10-year-old me, yes. My dad, how would you feel about 2 of them? 10-year-old me. Every first Sunday, my grandpa grills burgers for his grandchildren, rain or shine. If you don't show up, he replaces your picture with the burger he made for you until you show up again. I think it's hilarious. Saying ouch for something that didn't actually hurt me. The guy who places highly explosive barrels all over the map so I can defeat my enemies. I love when influencers try to be the main character and end up getting roasted. Rock paper scissors. If you win, you get to kiss me. Nap, I'm good. That poor couch looks terrified. British people when they get home and don't have to do the accent anymore. When you step out of your car at a New Jersey gas station and everyone starts yelling at you like you broke the law because you did. School buses with Wi-Fi are helping children connect to the internet and bridge the technology divide. That's cool. We had no AC and our balls stuck to heat seats. This is my Tinder profile. I've had it for a year. 23 men have contacted me to say I'm incorrect about toilet paper. The vegetables bought a week ago watching me come home with a pizza. Get pregnant. You'll find out who your real friends are. I promise you that. I just feel like there are steps you can probably take before this one. For a generation that can't find a good man, you'll sure get pregnant a lot. Bill Burr is for the people. There is nothing wrong with being a billionaire, but if somebody is working 40 hours a week, 160 hours a month, and they can't make their rent, you're not paying them enough money. Maybe you should just be worth $900 million. How does a CEO take a ducking 8-figure bonus and none of your employees have dental insurance? Me, explaining that if I don't eat it, the cow it came from died for nothing. The vegan trying to give me a hard time for buying steak. Management, fix your attitude. Staff, fix your leadership. Employee attitude. Staff need to stop acting like they don't want to be here. Management, we are not acting. Staff. The real reasons why construction work takes so long. Someone told me that Harry Potter is supposed to take place between 1991 and 1998, which is ridiculous, because not once in 7 books does a single character say, "Man, the Chicago Bulls are having a hell of a run." What I learned from group projects. The information. How to work with people. How to do entire projects on my own. How much I hate people. You're going to put up all those tiny stars on a ceiling? I asked Rob. When I was a kid, I wanted glow-in-the-dark stars, and my dad put up 3 or 4 and abandoned the project. Like everything else, he said, "I'm going to follow through. A's worth it." He put up 107 and a moon.